Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday and this morning I'm currently on my way to get my brows done because today is a little bit of a self-care day. The past few weeks have been really insane and I thought it would be nice to just like do some things for myself today. So I'm gonna get my brows tinted and shaped and then my lashes lifted and tinted. So this is the before. Okay guys, this is me after. I get my lashes and brows done by the amazing Alana. She's based in Takapuna and they literally look so amazing. I know they look a bit intense right now, but they always look like intense straight after you get them done, especially because I have blonde brows normally, so it's just like quite a drastic change. But I love, and like look how long my eyelashes look. I got a lift and tint and then a brow sculpt and tint, and it just looks literally amazing. I feel like I've got eyelashes again. It's so good. I have really sensitive eyes, so whenever I go to get my brows or like lashes done, my eyes just like water and I just like cry. But it's not because it hurts. Like actually it doesn't hurt that bad at all. It's just because I have really sensitive eyes with blue eyes. But anyways, we're going now to go and get my nails done. I'm going to get them done by Madeline. This is what we're kind of envisioning. It's like pink with a little bit of gold detailing, maybe some gem. I'm so excited. I haven't had my nails done in literally like a year. So it'll be really nice to just like treat myself and feel fresh again. It is now 1:19 and I have got my nails done. Madeline did them and they are absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed. I wanted to go with like a pink minimalist look with some gold and some gems in there for a little bit of added like girly flair. And I absolutely love them. Like take a look. Yes, there we go. Wow. Anyway guys, at 2 p.m. I have therapy, so I have a fair amount of time to kill and I didn't have any time to meal prep and do my meal prep Monday because today is like a hectic life admin self-care and also I have work this afternoon day. So I have instead decided to take myself out for a little poke bowl lunch today and make it like a little bit of a thing. Here is my lunch. I got the salmon and tuna, 2 proteins, and oh, I'm just loving these new nails guys. And I got it with pineapple, beetroot, spring onion, shallots, seaweed salad, crispy seaweed, purple rice, edamame and cucumber. It looks divine. We're currently at dance teaching and we're doing studio rehearsals, so we get like 10 minutes for each piece. We run all of the first half of the show and then we are gonna do 2 full runs and then they learn the finale dance. So it's like a hectic day, but a really important one. So I'm just Uber eating some food. I'm Uber eating a bowl from Nando's and chicken and halloumi for dinner. Good morning guys. This is the outfit of the day for Tuesday. I am wearing I don't know what shorts they are, but they're from Define and they're blue. I'm pulling the waistband down just because I wanted it to sit a little bit lower. These shorts like right up really, really high and I don't really like it. So I was just trying to like pull it down a tiny bit so that it sits nicely on my body. And then the crop is from Alice Katie, aka my fave. And then the back of the crop is also really cute. Look at that. And shoes are from New Balance. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. Last night was a rough night. I just kind of like crumbled under all of the stress that I'm currently under. So today I'm giving it my absolute best effort to really like bring some positivity and have the best day that I possibly can. So I'm wearing bright colors today to put me in a good mood, done up my hair, done my makeup. I've got to go have some breakfast and we need to leave. Hi guys, it is now like 5:30 p.m. Today was pretty good. I only had 3 clients, which was chill, but they were very, very spaced out. And in between clients, I was just like constantly doing admin work. I had a reel that I needed to post. Yeah, I had heaps of like backlogged emails and invoices that I needed to do. So all of my downtime in between clients was spent doing that. So it was still like a full on work day. And I'm feeling absolutely exhausted. I'm ready for dinner. So I'm walking down to the car park now and then heading home. Yes! We got pasta. Pasta. We got a gluten-free ragu.
Ah, wow.
Give it to me and I'll down the whole thing. Gluten-free milky. Wow.
Ooh,
You're right, that's a tiny amount of pasta for the price we paid.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. We got $70 for both of them in total. It's like 35 each-ish. And that's like a tiny amount of pasta. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We're up close and personal because you're sitting on my steering wheel right now. If I put you up on the dash over here, you're gonna be in the sun and you will overheat. And I don't want you beautiful people to overheat, so we're gonna chill nice and close and personal for a chat. Okay, today is Wednesday and I just went to the physio and I also caught up with a past client for coffee, which was really nice. She brought me a coffee and we had a little catch-up chat for the gym that I used to work at, and it was just really lovely because I have been working at that previous gym for like 5-6 years now, and I have known the clients that I worked with there for ages. So it was a really nice catch-up chat, and she bought me a little coffee. I had a mocha with coconut milk. I'm not a coffee person, but that's my go-to if like a place doesn't do matcha. Mocha with coconut milk because I can't taste the caffeine. I actually really got into mochas on the set of Spartacus, actually, when I was body doubling for one of the leads there. I got really into mochas because we had like a coffee stand, and every single day I would like go up and get my little coffee and my takeaway cup because we didn't have any to-go cups. It was like a very eco-friendly set, which was amazing. So I got really into mochas through that. Anyway, today was good. We had a little check-in session. We haven't touched base in about 3 weeks. So I used to have to see the physio every week. Now I'm checking in like every few weeks. He massaged out everything. My neck was just like so inflamed, especially on the right side. So he massaged out the front and the back, and I feel a lot better now. I just decided to take this morning to like be present in what I was doing because last night I got some really difficult news, and I'll explain why it's difficult later. I'm currently at the mall, about to go do some Christmas shopping and get some bits and bobs. So I don't want to like delve deep into that now. But basically I found out that the course that I wanted to do next year, which would allow me to move back to Sydney, which has been my dream for like the past few years, pretty much ever since I left. They've cancelled the course, and the course is show business, and I have wanted to do that course for a while, but financially I couldn't. So I've been saving up and working multiple different jobs to try and be able to save and afford that course. And then once I'm actually financially able to do the course, unfortunately it's cancelled. So you can imagine the disappointment and the hurt that I have been feeling because sorry, I'm like sweating because it's so warm in here. But the disappointment and the hurt that I am feeling because I've been saving up for so long to do that course, and then when I actually can afford to do it, it's cancelled. So I am feeling honestly really disappointed, and last night just honestly broke me. Ben came over, he really supported me through it, and I didn't get to bed till like 11:30 p.m. I had about 5.5 hours of sleep, so my Whoop recovery, I've currently got my charger on, but my Whoop recovery score is very low. Unfortunately, this past week has been so emotionally draining and taxing that it hasn't been happening over the past week, but apart from that, it's been pretty good. My recovery today is at 56%, and sleep 5 hours and 44 minutes, which is not ideal for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do some Christmas shopping now, and Wednesday is my day off, so we've got just some admin things to do, but I try not to do any work on a Wednesday even though I want to, because I'm terrible at resting. I do not know how to rest. It is a skill that I have been working on learning in therapy. It is a skill that I've been working on refining over the past few years, and I find it really hard, really stressful. I get really depressed on rest days, but that is not what I want to promote. Like, rest days are important, and rest days are essential for building muscle. Rest days are also essential for like recovering mentally, and I just want to remind you guys that taking rest days does not mean that you're weak, and taking rest days is part of being a good athlete and part of being a good dancer. However, it doesn't mean that it's not hard for people like me and maybe you at home who like to overwork themselves. So we're gonna try work out how we're gonna take our rest day together. First up on the list is a cleanser. This is my like staple and has been for the past few years, but recently it's not like having the same effect on my skin, so I've been trying to find a different one. The last one I used was this one, but I'm still looking for something. All time. Okay, from Farmers, Bondi Sands Liquid Gold. This is like my staple for finishing my tan in the summer because it doesn't transfer as much as all the other tans. Micellar water for taking off makeup. I am terrible at taking off my makeup, so I'm trying to get better at that. Then I'm trying a new cleanser. This one is by Hey Bud. This is my dinner. I've just spent the last few hours meal prepping. I have Cajun chicken, white rice, some capsicum, cheese, which is now melting, lactose-free cheese, red onion, some guacamole, which I put too much paprika in, and some cos lettuce. We're matching.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, like you need pink pants to match me. Thank you very much. Hi guys, it is now a lot later. I went home, had some dinner, a very early dinner at like 3 p.m. I don't know why, I was like starving. And now I'm gonna go and coach my core class. We're gonna go smash out a 30-minute core workout, and then I need to do my own workout. It's leg day, and because I'm at the gym this evening, I've got to do it now.
Time. Nice. Focus on that breathing, team. Nice work. Maybe you lift the leg for this last 10. Team. Alrighty guys, drink some water. We have one more superset to go, guys. We're starting off with in and out. On the hands, you kick the feet out and you're gonna bring them into your chest. Nice and quick, 40 seconds. And a plank, keeping the hips down, rowing side to side. Good, inhale out, exhale in. You know how you feel when you take hold. For one single touch from you, I'm gone. Good, squeezing those abs, keeping your back flat.
We found.
Hello, vlog.
We're at the beach after coaching, and the plan was to go for a snorkel, but it's low tide, so I don't know how much snorkeling we're gonna do.
With
We're
low
matching
tide.
again. Aw, look at us go.
It's the same stuff from this morning.
Accidentally zoomed in, but it looks better zoomed in, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. We got hot chips. Yay!
Someone was hangry.
I'm so hungry. Guys, I need a second dinner.
Yeah.
It's because I haven't had a post-workout snack, so I'm freaking starving.
And so we got hot chips. Yeah, we're sitting at the beach. At a fountain. Soccer ball.
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I am currently walking into work. Like, got a decent sleep last night, kind of. I got 90% sleep performance, which is the best that I've had in a while. And I got 7 hours, 46 minutes of sleep. Unfortunately today, I'm only 38% recovered. My HRV is down to 59, which is very low. Workout is done, guys. I unfortunately didn't get time to do the last 2 exercises because I just had to squish it in an hour and 15. But with that said, I'm now going to another client at 11:30. It's currently 11:15, so I'm gonna get ready. It's almost 1 p.m. and I'm about to teach a stretch class. I'm feeling just like all over the place today. So I've decided to take today's stretch mobility class. We're gonna make it like really chill, really grounding. So normally we face towards the mirrors, but today we're gonna face that way towards the windows, just for a little bit of change. I also just realized, guys, I'm going to watch the Wicked movie tonight, the second movie, and I accidentally wore an outfit that is Wicked themed. Green for Elphaba, pink for Glinda, and I even have like my pink sparkly nails on. I am now going to the second Wicked movie. I think it's called Wicked for Good. The first one was incredible, and if you don't already know, I was like a musical theatre kid. So I loved it, and I am going to see the second one with my brother and my boyfriend tonight. And this is the only pink I have, so we're wearing this pink dress, which I got from White Fox Boutique in Sydney when I was over there. I'm absolutely obsessed because it's like kind of sporty, but it's also kind of like dressy and pink and cutesy at the same time. And it makes the body look so good, like hello. So we're gonna get ready and go to the movie now. My plan is to go to the supermarket, get some sugar-free lollies and treats to take in. And I'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Today is gig day. So I'm doing a gig in Hamilton today. It is for an event called Bed by 10. Basically, it is all about reliving like the hits from the 90s and being in bed by 10 p.m. So the event duration is from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. and I'm really excited. We have like 3 sets that we're gonna do, and each set is like 10 to 15 minutes. I've done this one before in Auckland and it went really well, and that's on the other vlog. But today it's in Hamilton. So if you're not from New Zealand, that is like a 2-hour drive from Auckland to get down there. So it's like a big amount of travel, probably about like $200 in fuel. And we're getting paid about $200. So this is one of those situations where it's just like a do it for the CV, do it for the experience moment, which is something you have to do as a dancer quite often, unfortunately. But I'm really excited. I currently have my fake tan marinating on my body. I was gonna go for a walk, which is why I'm dressed in my activewear, while my fake tan is sitting in, but the other dancer and I have decided to carpool just to make things a little bit easier. So I've got to get ready a little bit faster now. Oh my gosh, by the way, the Wicked movie was absolutely amazing. I personally think that the second one is way better than the first one. My boyfriend and my brother highly disagree, but I was much more entertained and like captivated by the second movie. I think the vocals and the visuals were absolutely stunning. The dancing was beautiful, and Cynthia and Ariana Grande were amazing. My boyfriend got us popcorn, my brother and I, and he surprised me with a little Wicked cup. So I currently have like my electrolytes. I don't know if you can really see. My electrolytes and my creatine, which I have been taking every morning as per my November plan. My electrolytes and my creatine in here, and my electrolytes are green, so it kind of like matches the theme. This is the front of the cup, and then the back of the cup is like the two girls. He basically just got it so I could have the cup. And I was so excited. Because it's Saturday and I have a gig today, I thought I would show you guys how I get ready for the gig. So as you just saw, I had like a massive breakfast. I think it's really important to fuel your body. Gigs are not necessarily like super physically taxing, but energetically, I get very taxed. So making sure I have enough to eat, and then I'm having my electrolytes and my creatine. I always try and fake tan before a gig. Look, I'm 50-50 on this whole fake tanning business because I honestly believe that we should be able to celebrate pale skin and people who can't like tan. Like, it took me a long time to love my pale skin, and I unfortunately like have to come to terms with the fact it's just like part of being a dancer is having to fake tan as well. But also I love being tanned, so you know, I have no complaints. It's quite fun. This is the Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express. I'm about to wash this off. I put it on top of Old Tan, so I don't know if you can see, but it's like very patchy. Then I've got to do my hair, I've got to do my makeup. I'm currently packing my bag. For the gig, we're wearing like pajamas, and they say bed by 10. So it's like a top that's like open and shorts, which I love because I like to feel comfortable in like gig attire. And then it's BYO like white crop or bikini top. So I have like 2 bikini top options just in case, because I always want to make sure that I feel comfortable. So this is my first one. This one here. I love this one, it's quite comfy. And then my second option is this one there. It's picking up my jewelry pieces that I'm going to wear for the gig as well. So I'm going to bring this little gold armband, some gold hoop earrings, and then I'm going to wear all of my Atolea jewelry, which you guys know I'm literally obsessed with their brand, because the biggest like thing that frustrates me about jewelry as a dancer is that it tarnishes so easily. And for personal training, for group fitness, and for dancing, like my career, I'm sweating 24/7. So I'll be wearing this bracelet, by Atolea, and then layering 2 necklaces by Atolea as well. I'm gonna put on this Bondi Sands liquid gold. This stuff is amazing because you can just put it on top and it dries and it actually doesn't transfer, or at least doesn't transfer as much. So I love this stuff as like an added bonus, and I honestly think it makes your skin look even better. This is the outfit. Alice Kitty, Alice Kitty. Hat is from PE Nation. It's makeup time, guys. I just put on the Bondi Sands liquid gold all over my body. Sorry, my dad's mowing the lawn, so sorry if you can hear that in the background. I gotta do my hair, I gotta do my makeup. And I just thought while I'm doing my makeup, we could have a little kiki, a little chat. So, to start off with, I just wanted to tell you guys kind of like what's kind of been on my mine recently, but also like for the past year, and that is to do with my career. So the dance industry is amazing, but it's also brutal. It's known for being brutal. I am someone who really values health. I really value wellness. I really value like living a fulfilling life, connecting with people, and being authentically me. However, I feel like there's a certain portion of the dance industry, not all, but a certain portion of the dance industry that is not that. I mean, half of dancing is, you know, doing everything for aesthetics. And my dream, shall we say, is to be able to merge the space between health and wellness and fitness and dance, and be able to encourage dancers to fuel their bodies properly, train for their sport, and for athletic performance, and to create a healthy and happy industry rather than one where people are suffering, are underpaid, are unhappy, unfulfilled. And I really hope that one day we can get there, but I've been kind of struggling over the past year or so of kind of my own identity within the dance world, because I am someone who, I want to be a dancer, I want to be a choreographer maybe one day, and I have massive dreams to do with dancing. But you guys know me, I am so passionate about health and wellness, and I don't think that I should have to sacrifice one thing or the other long term to be my career. And I feel like health and wellness and dance should be able to coexist. And from an outsider perspective, it would make sense that they coexist, right? But honestly, it is so hard making them coexist. For example, sleep as a dancer is really hard to get because you're working late night gigs, your trainings and classes are often late nights, but then the health and fitness industry is all about waking up early, going to the gym early. I have clients early in the morning, and that then makes it really hard for me to take class, look after my health, and also be able to work in the fitness industry and wake up early, because I love waking up early. But I've recently just come to the terms with the fact that it's not always realistic for me to be waking up early because I need the right amount of sleep. So I've recently just like rearranged my schedule to allow for that, because I was getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night at one point. And only now in November, almost December, is that improving. I believe, honestly, wholeheartedly, that dancers should be training like athletes, should be fueling like athletes, because we are a very athletic art form. And the stuff we do, like basketball players are training high intensity power and strength exercises in order to be able to execute the jumps that they do. Dancing should be the same, and we should be able to train, and we should be able to fuel for our sport without feeling guilty and without feeling like we're not focused enough on just dance. That's a silly old school mindset, and cross training definitely has a place in the dance world. The problem that I'm facing is like, how can you make a dance career work when it's already so challenging to have a dance career in the first place? How can you take enough classes a week? How can I schedule my training so that it doesn't clash with my dancing? It's such a challenge, you guys. It's really, really, really challenging. But I feel like I'm so grateful because the point that I am right now in my career, I can really like adapt my schedule as needed, and my dancing is blending in really well with my health and my fitness stuff. So I'm feeling very grateful, but it's just something that's been on my mind for a while. Like recently over the past year is, how can I blend these two worlds together? And I'm doing my absolute best to blend my health and fitness world into my dance world, to show people that it is possible. You can be healthy, you can be happy, you don't have to be underfueling and miserable to be a good dancer, because that's when we get dancers getting burnt out, right? We should have happy, healthy athletes, not underfueled, overtrained athletes. Hi guys, we made it to Hamilton. The update that I have for you guys is that we arrived at the venue. This is Tanya.
Hi.
We arrived at the venue and we literally had no costumes because the event manager's flight was cancelled and he had our costumes. So we were trying to like frantically get a hold of everyone, and we walked around the mall for an hour to try and find anything for an option, which honestly, something like this never happens, but you always got to be prepared as a dancer to suddenly become a costume designer.
In a small town with nothing.
Yeah. Hamilton has nothing. So this is what we found. Pink top, white shorts with the fishnets, and white sneakers. We're just making whatever we can work. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. I didn't end up getting to like finish last night's vlog and update you when I got home. Yesterday's gig, just nothing went to plan. I ended up getting home quite late because the drive from Hamilton is about 2 hours, plus like a half-hour drive to my house, so 2.5 hours. But the gig yesterday, we pulled through. Me and Tanya, the other dancer, we pulled through. However, can I just say that was like a chaotic experience. As a dancer, you have to kind of be prepared to adapt, and for anything. It's to no one in particular's fault. Stuff like this just happens. But basically, there was like a worldwide outage of like the GPS systems, and all of the planes had to get like a software update or something. So all of the flights pretty much were delayed or cancelled. Our event manager is the one who had our costumes, and he was flying them over from Australia. And so Tanya and I, we drive 2 hours down to Hamilton. We get there and we're like, oh, do you guys have our costumes? We were told they were going to be dropped at the venue. And the venue manager, who's only in charge of providing the venue, is like, no, we don't have your costumes. I think the guy who has the costumes is still stuck in Australia. And we were like, so what do we do? So we were just like, we waited for like an hour trying to get a hold frantically of our manager on the phone or the event coordinator, and the event coordinator wasn't picking up his phone. Our manager was on a flight to Singapore, so she couldn't pick up her phone. So we ended up having to go to the mall and source our own costume for the gig, which is like, it's just like crazy. The company is gonna reimburse us and everything, but like, it is actually insane. So we had to go and find our own costume from the mall, and the mall was about to shut as well. We sourced our own costume. We ended up doing 2 sets instead of the 3, 2 10-minute sets, because we spent like 2 hours trying to source our own costume. In the end, it was really fun. I still had fun dancing on the stage. We had like quite a decent amount of space up on the DJ booth, but oh my god, it was a chaotic experience to say the least. Anyway, this morning I'm going to the gym. Normally Sunday is a like day for just dance training, but I missed one of my sessions earlier in the week. So I will be going and doing my leg workout today, and then we have breakers rehearsal tonight, which is really exciting. We are getting ready for the December and January game. I'm now about to go into breakers rehearsal. Rehearsal starts at 6 p.m. and I'm here like 20 minutes early. Traffic from my house is like really unreliable, so you never know if you're gonna be late or early. Today we are formatting for our Saturday game in December. We have 2 games in December, but I'm only doing one of them because it's only a select group going down to Hamilton. Yeah, it should be a good rehearsal. I'm just feeling like so tired. I don't know if I'm getting sick or it's just allergies, but my recovery says it's 90. But I feel like my recovery is like in the red today. Like I am actually exhausted. Leg workout today gave me a strain of 14. So already my body is tired. And I had a protein bar before I came today because it was kind of like the only available pre-workout snack. But I am like starving, you guys. I could have like a whole bowl of pasta right now. but I didn't have any time or ingredients to make any dinner before I went to rehearsal, because my cousin Caitlin, who you guys will know for previous vlogs, and I just booked a trip to the Gold Coast in Burleigh Heads for January, and I am so excited. We are going for like 4 days, and it's gonna be an epic trip. I'm so excited because I have been to the Gold Coast before, but that was when I was like 10 and I don't really remember it at all. So I'm so excited to like go experience the sun and have a little adventure. And yeah, so I didn't really have any time. We were just booking flights and accommodation literally just before I came here. I made sure to put some electrolytes in my water bottle. This is the lemon and lime flavor from Naked Harvest. I really struggle to rehydrate myself properly. I feel like I'm always thirsty and my energy crashes in rehearsal. So I'm trying having electrolytes during rehearsal today, because normally if I have electrolytes during, it helps my energy levels. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, I don't know if I'm getting sick, but my like sinuses are really clogged. I don't feel 100%. I feel absolutely exhausted. I probably needed a power nap in all honesty, but I did not take one.